The Muslim leadership from different parts of the country has gathered here today to deliberate on the Presidential Task Force on the review of the legal and administrative framework governing religious organizations. Muslims, we know, constitute at least 1/3 of the Kenyan population, and we are a significant part of the Kenyan society. We have been active players in all sectors of this country. Despite our very limited representation in that task force, only 3 members out of 17, we wish to take this opportunity to thank His Excellency the President for constituting the task force following the unprecedented Shakahola massacre, where hundreds of innocent Kenyans have lost their lives as a result of what is emerging to be religious extremism. We join other Kenyans in sending our heartfelt condolences to the families of those who have lost their loved ones in the horrid killings in Shakahola, which has so far claimed the lives of over 300 people. We wish to state the following. 1, the duty to ensure that the lives and properties of every person in Kenya vest squarely on the government of the day through its various agencies. It is therefore very disturbing that a pastor can turn the forests of Shakahola into a killing field, even as local administrators and security agencies who are mandated to ensure that lives are protected fail in their duties of protecting the lives and property of Kenyans. On this, we state that just apologies are not enough, and the government has the responsibility to take strong action against the relevant officials who are guilty of commission or omission, and also the perpetrators of this heinous act. Number 2, we are cognizant of the scope of work of the task force in reviewing the governance structures of religious organizations, and its recommendations will no doubt have profound effects on the operations and activities of religious institutions in the country. Over the years, the Muslim community has faced a lot of challenges with regards to our religious institution, and this is an opportunity to seek redress and see to it that the interests of the community are protected and safeguarded. The task force is currently undertaking public participation meetings in various parts of the country. We therefore strongly urge Muslims to come out in large numbers in their respective counties and give their views on matters governing the conduct, operation, and structure of religious institutions. As we reflect on this tragedy, what is coming out clearly is that Shakahola massacre has brought out the double standards meted out on Muslims in this war against terror over the years. Muslims have been pained by the arbitrary arrests, incommunicado detentions, extrajudicial killings, and disappearances, where hundreds of people have lost their lives in the most flagrant abuse of the law. We do appreciate that in recent months, these illegalities have greatly reduced, but it is our wish that no Kenyan, regardless of race, tribe, or religion, will ever fall victim to extrajudicial killings and injustices. Number 4, as evidenced by the massacre in Shakahola, religious extremism can thrive among adherents of all faiths. Thus, the law should be applied selectively, because misuse of religion is not the monopoly of any one religion. Any religion can be misused, and we need to have laws that will take care of that. We are also aware that since the Shakahola incident, certain Muslim institutions in Nairobi and other parts have been deliberately targeted. While it is important that the government needs to be extra vigilant to prevent extremist incidences, the Shakahola massacre should not be used as an excuse to frustrate the activities of Muslim institutions or any other religious community. We will not allow the victimization of religious institutions, and this harassment should cease. Number 6, from the happenings at Shakahola, it is clear that there are gaps in the current legislations and legal framework governing religious institutions. This is what has led to the mushrooming of briefcase outfits in the name of religion, which have taken advantage of Kenyans by promoting teachings which are inconsistent with mainstream religious or national values. There is therefore need to relook at all the legislation touching on this matter so as to ensure that the activities of religious organizations operate in an environment which is consistent with their values and national interest, protect lives and property, and uphold good governance. The Muslim leadership has consistently condemned the misuse of religion by any faith community, by self-centered groups who promote extremist teachings. The Shakahola massacre is a wake-up call for all Kenyans that matters of radicalization and extremism affect all Kenyans, regardless of their faith backgrounds, and never again should it be allowed to happen. Never again should individuals, groups, or state actors resort to injustices to harm innocent people. As a community, we will always stand for fairness and justice, and we will work with other Kenyans in nurturing peace and protection of the lives of all Kenyans, regardless of their faith. Thank you all, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless Kenya. Thank you.